There's a bug. What is that?
There must have been something else that died. It's been a while. I'm a farmer now. It's been a while since I've seen you guys. I wish I had overalls. That would be so perfect for this video because, like I said, I'm a farmer now. But anyways, it's been a while. It's taken me several weeks to set up my patio. It was a concrete block, nothing on it, but now it is thriving and it's feeding me and my family of one because it's just me. Enough of that, let's get into the garden. This was, like I said, it took me a while to do this, but it was really fun to do this. It's just like a nice little hobby and it makes the patio look really pretty. Like I've lived here for so many years, it's always just been empty. Like I never even step outside. But now I do because I have to, one, water my plants. It's just set up really nicely for me to sit down and read my book. So I'm really excited to show you guys. And I did make some mistakes throughout all of this, but I'm learning, as one does when they're doing something for the first time. I started off with, I went to Home Depot and Lowe's for a lot of the gardening things. I went and got my planter boxes, my soil, my starter plants, and I think a tiny shovel. So those are the things that I got from those two places. I also got some seed packets because the next season I want to try and grow the plants from seeds. I didn't want to do that this time because it felt like it would be too overwhelming and I wasn't too sure if I was starting too late in the season. I just went and got starter plants to make it easier on myself. I got a few things. So I got thyme, parsley, basil, rosemary, oregano, peppers, summer squash. I think I'm missing something else. I also got a dahlia flower plant. I also got some lavender. I forgot those. Yeah, I got lavender as well. So lots of stuff, but things that I felt like I would use pretty often, and I do. I've gone out there to gather a lot of these things since they have been planted, so I know I'm getting good use out of them. So I think what I'm gonna do is just explain really briefly what I'm doing, and then I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest of this. I lined the bottom of the planter boxes with paper bags because they recommend landscaping fabric, but they sell them in too large quantities. And I'm not gonna use that much, so I had a Trader Joe's bag, so I used that to line the bottom. And the reason why they tell you to do that is to prevent bugs from getting into the soil from the bottom. So I did that, and then I started dumping in the soil. It's just gardening soil. Wait, no, I think it's called raised bed soil. I don't know, I can't remember. Anyways, so I got that, lined the bottom, and then what I did was I layered soil, then water, mixed it around, and then more soil, water, mix it around until I got to the top. That's what they recommend to do, because also the soil will shrink as it gets wet, so you want it to kind of settle into however much it's going to be before you plant the plants in there. I don't know if that made sense. But anyways, so I did that and then I put the plants in. They have spacing recommendations on these plants, but I don't have enough space. So I have some overcrowding going on here, but I'm okay with it. It's not that big of a deal. Like I'm not trying to feed like the country or anything. It's just me. So if there are any issues with the overcrowding, I'm okay with it. So that's what I did. So let's continue watching whatever it is you're seeing at the moment.
want to share our space the best I can do.
So I went and got this second planter box because I ran out of room in the main one. I set it up pretty much the same way I did the first one, with the layering of the soil and watering it as I go. But I think I am going to be needing more soil. This is how much I have so far, so it's not even enough to bury these pots as they are. This is also going to be pretty overcrowded. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to have quite a bit of room between each plant, but I don't have enough room, and this is my first time. I'm okay with it being overcrowded and making mistakes. That's fine with me. I have a ladybug here. That's super cute. Oh, it's on my finger. Can you see that? Okay, anyways. I'm probably gonna need more soil. But this is what we have so far. We have this planter box, this one that's already pretty much established. And then I have my dahlia that's hopefully gonna grow pretty well. And then I have these two pots and the plant that I repotted in the last video. And update on my bonsai tree. This is a black pine tree. This is how much we've gotten since the last time I showed you, so I think she's doing really, really well. So now that the garden is set up, I decided that I wanted to have a seating area. I went to IKEA for this. So it has been several weeks, so let me show you guys how my plants are doing now. This here is the dahlia plant. It's grown quite a bit but has not flowered yet. I had to set up these poles to hold it together because the stalk of a dahlia plant is quite hollow, so it will droop over. So I got these to give it some support, and that is how it is doing. I would say that the star of the show is the summer squash. We have this one here that I'm gonna harvest in a second. And we have these two that are doing pretty well. For the squash, you have to pollinate them yourself. So this here is like, this is a male flower. Sorry about the noise. This is a male flower. So you would take whatever is inside this male flower and rub it around. Let me see if I can find a female one. These ones. Oh, oopsies. These are the female ones because that's where the fruit is going to be in. So you rub it around whatever is in here once this blooms. So you have to do that in the morning because after the morning and the afternoon, the flowers will close up. So you have to help them. Next up is the peppers. Here's my first one after I pollinated it because I didn't know that I needed to pollinate them. So I pollinated that one and this one. Hold on. And then this one has not borne fruit yet, but I do have some flowers. And it's just super tall, like you can see. Ah, there's a bug. What is that? Get away. Okay. And here we have my herbs. We have the thyme back there, the parsley. I have 2 parsley plants. And then this here is the rosemary. I got my basil tree. There's a specific way you should be able to, you should like harvest your basil so that it grows into a bush. I didn't know that. So it's just kind of growing straight tall. Usually there's a way to do it so that it grows into like a bush. I don't know if I'm explaining this right. I'm not a farmer like that. My second parsley. Here is the lavender. And this is the oregano. If you noticed, the oregano used to be in this box here. In here used to be the chamomile. It died. I actually have a picture of it, so I'll insert it. So I moved the oregano here, and then what I did in its place was I kind of buried part of the stem of the squash in here to see if I could get some more roots growing in there and give it more space to grow. This is the black pine tree that I set up a while ago, and you can see it's dead. This right here used to be green. I don't know what was wrong with it. I don't know what I did wrong. So I'm gonna repurpose that pot for something else. I don't know if this is in focus. So that died. I don't remember if anything else died. There must have been something else that died. I just don't recall. I remember what died. This used to house the houseplant that I repotted. It died, and I also have a picture of that. This is like the charcoal that I tried to put in there to be anti-fungal. It didn't work because the plant died and I threw it away.